assumption trap. I'm standing on the outside looking in. They see a mask, they never see the skin. Listen closely if you dare to truly hear the difference between perception and what's here. Empty cups and scattered thoughts, it's 3 a.m. again. I try to trace the lines I walk, but they don't see the plan. I talk in shades of gray and blue, they only hear the red. They nod their heads like they know the view, the stories in my head. I watch their eyes, they glaze and wander. They're searching for a sign, a label, need a box to put me under, to make my journey rhyme. They don't know the weight I carry, the reason for the fear, but they've already cast a verdict and they're holding it so dear. No one seems to understand where I'm coming from or how I am, but they still think they know how I am. They paint a picture of a ghost, a fiction that they trust the most, a silent judgment on my name, fueled by the embers of their flame. Yeah, they still think they know how I am, but they don't know who I am. I changed the route 1,000 times, they said I lack control. I chose the hills instead of climbs to feed my restless soul. When I'm quiet, they call me cold. When I speak up, I'm loud. They want a story to be told, but only to fit the crowd. They see the surface, the quick reply. The moment passing by, I give my all until I break. They call it desperation. I took a pause, for goodness sake, they call it stagnation. I'm chasing purpose, not a prize. A hunger deep inside. They see ambition in my eyes, nowhere for truth to hide. The mistakes I made a year ago, they hold them like a shield. A snapshot of the seas, I sow a wound that hasn't healed. They think the person that I was is who I have to be. They don't allow for growth because it ruins their theory. When I hold back the rising tide, they say I'm feeling tough, but if I let the raw tears slide, they say I'm not enough. I learned to build the walls of pie to keep the fire safe. They only see the structure lie and call it an escape. They offer cures and quick fixes for symptoms they invent. They line me up with all their politics on where my life is meant. I never asked for their solutions or their map of where to go, but they proceed with their conclusions. A silent damage show when I refuse to play the game and keep my counsel close. They use the silence as a frame to label what they suppose. A lack of conviction or a lie. They fill the empty space. They judge the bars beneath the sky, but never judge a race. I chose the path that had the risk, the road that felt alive. They saw the failure in the discs where only few survive. They call it foolish, maybe wrong. They shake their disapproving heads. They miss the part where I felt strong, escaping all their threats. The ones who should know me the best. Sometimes they lead the charge. They put my spirit to the test and build a boat too large. They see a younger version there, the echoes of the past, the memories stuck in thin air, a mold that's built to last. The little bits I post online to curate a simple clip. They take a sentence, draw the line, and let the judgment slip. The whole context is out of reach, the depth is never known. They criticize the things I preach from their judgmental throne. I realize now what they are seeing is often just themselves, a projected fearful being reflecting off the shelves. Their own discomfort, doubt and fight, they pin it onto me. They can't accept their fading light, so they redefine my seat. I'm tired of trying to explain